Hey, it's Wolfy-Chan. I'm back reviewing something different from Netflix. This one is Samurai Gourmet. This is also set in Japan, and it is pretty awesome. So, this one's about our good buddy, Takashi. And Takashi is basically a now retired Japanese man. Really, really awesome that we get to see a show like this. This is how a lot of retired people, I guess, enjoy life. I guess. Because I don't think all the Japanese people are going out and being like, we need to eat tons of different food now that we're retired. But this is awesome. So Takashi got retired. He doesn't know what to do technically next because he's like, what do I do? I mean, I'm retired. I don't have to get up at the same time anymore. And I'm here. And so he kind of sits around, makes a few things, and he talks to his wife about it. And she's like, do something that interests you. Huh, I like eating. I like drinking. Aha! I know what I'll do. I'll go out and eat. Whatever I want. I'll go out and eat. So Takashi's first one, which is this one right here, he goes to a kind of local joint to eat. Can't remember what he eats, but he sits down, orders kind of something that looks good, and he's debating. He's like, I mean, it's middle of the day. It's barely noon. Do I get something to drink? No, people are gonna think I'm drunk. They're gonna think I'm weird. All of a sudden, in walks a samurai, and this is all on his head. In walks a samurai, and all of a sudden, some of the people who are eating at this restaurant are from the old-timey times as well, when samurais were prominent. But he walks in, kind of forcibly sits down, and is like, I want some takoyaki or something. I want some food. Okay, Mr. Samurai, just don't cause any trouble. Also, I want beer. I think he says sake in it. And it's like, I want a gallon of sake, like a lot of sake, because she brings out this huge thing of sake. And he's like, yes, that's how much I want. He slugs it down per some of the voices in there. It's like, it's too early to drink. I can't believe him. Like, that kind of thing. And he stands up and is like, what's wrong with drinking in the middle of the day? I'm hard at work. I am here being, and he kind of admits that he's a Ronin samurai, so without a lord. I'm a roaming samurai, but he kind of says roaming, so I think, but I get the gist that he's a Ronin samurai, which, if you don't know what a Ronin samurai is basically, some samurai were lordships, but a lot of them had, like, a lord or somebody that they were part of. So it would be like the lord, samurai, and kind of the different rankings of it. So samurai were very well taken care of and all that good stuff. But these samurais had a lord, and they would fight for their lord. If their lord had died or disowned them, they became Ronin samurai. So they would do kind of their own justice in a way, or they would be paid to do something. So he kind of says he's a roaming samurai and he has his own justice, and some guy kind of comes at him and he punches him with the back of his sword and goes, and they're like, he goes back to eating and drinking like a slob. So, and then our Takashi, who's like, oh God, I'm seeing things now. Oh no. I think he's just, like, making up in his head, like, what would somebody else do? Thinks of a samurai, but okay. So, then he's like, ma'am. Yes? I would like a beer. Okay. Comes over, gives him a nice cold beer with glass, pours him some, offers it to him. He drinks, nobody cares, and he's like, I felt pretty good. Ooh. Eats, drinks, goes home, and is happy. And it follows kind of that same routine in the episodes, which, fully admittable, is awesome. There's one episode where he goes to a fancy Italian joint, and it's like, oh, I have to be really dainty, and everyone's over here kind of like eating respectfully, and I mean, I got my alcohol this time, but I can't eat like normal. In comes the samurai. And then all of a sudden, all these people are very well dressed, and women have this special headdresses and their hair doing all the way, and they're like, "Oh my god, he's a slut," because he's eating he has chopsticks, and he's eating spaghetti with chopsticks, and throwing some of the bread into it, and he then stands up. Once the samurai usually stands up and then makes a big scene and is like, "Are you really happy eating it with a fork? I can't get a good grip on this food with a fork. I'm gonna eat it the way I want to eat it. And you know how I'm gonna eat it? With chopsticks. It's pretty awesome. And I'm gonna do it. You should too." Sits back down and eats it, and they're like, he's kind of got a point. And then they do the same. So he's like, excuse me. Totally sorry about this, but can I get some chopsticks? Yeah, yes, sir. Anything for you. And also, can I get some bread? Oh, yeah, yes, sir, of course. Does that, he becomes very happily, and walks off, and it's like, this is awesome. Eating, drinking. There's another episode where he goes to like a park, and he's like, "Oh, what would be nice sitting here would be a nice cold beer. Awesome to have beer." Looks around, he's like, "But this is like around children, and here comes the samurai just already sitting on a bench across from him or something like that, drunk with sake." A nice little thing of sake because he carries it around. And and a person walks by in a nice kimono with her son, and he's like, "What is that old man doing just sitting there? And, come on, let's go." And wakes up and is like, "It's a good time to drink again, guys." And he's like, slurps and is like, "Hey, you know what's good on a nice hot afternoon? Sake. That's good." Gets back up and walks off, and Takashi's like, "You know what? He's right. He's right. I should drink wherever I want." Which, it's a bigger thing in America not to have an open container in public. But if you are having a party, and as long as you're responsible, you could kind of drink out and about. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of like, you could drink at home, you could drink in your backyard. It's more better if you do it in more of a public setting, than kind of by yourself in a bench in front of children. But still, I think it's a bit different there. But Takashi gets his beer, drinks, and enjoys the rest of the day. I think he falls asleep and is like, "Well, I better go home soon." And so it's just kind of Takashi realizing that he needs to, you know what, I'm retired and I can do whatever I want. Basically that. But I do like, I guess, the actor who portrays the samurai. Like, he's gritty, but he's awesome, and he's tall. Like, I love the samurai. But I do like Kakashi, and Kakashi being like, well, I guess. Like, it's an awesome, awesome video, or an awesome series in and of itself. I don't think they have a season 2 yet. I think it's just season 1. But I really love it, and would love to see more of this guy's life through it, and just, like, with the more food he eats. Because he does try and go, like, different places to eat, and I know one of these places, he goes to a place that's not really popular, it sucks. And then when it comes to the samurai part, it's like, "You're serving me this slop. You don't have to eat here. You could eat anywhere else." And even Takashi, like, because this place is not that great, it looks horrible, he tastes it and he's like, no. He walks out and then goes to a place that does have great food and sits down and eats there. So, it's all about Takashi kind of standing up for himself and just being himself. Which is really kind of cool. I really like that about this, and that's what I love about this series, is just that. So, If you like the video, definitely leave a like. Leave it in the comment section below. Have you seen Samurai Gourmet or Gourmet? And what are your thoughts or your favorite characters? I really do like the samurai in and of itself. He's pretty cool. And don't forget to subscribe, that big red button, for more anime, manga, or just something different altogether. And if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, the links are down below. I am trying to do Twitch a little bit more on my days off. So if you want to watch me play visual novels or any type of those games, definitely come and check them out. And I hope that you've been having a wonderful day. Wolfy-Chan out. Bye.